Hey guys, we're going to talk real quick about stress and the body and how it affects the rest of our organs and our other parts of our body. So I have a story. This is Stress Away. I love the use of essential oils. We use them in our house for everything. We don't go to the doctor very often, almost never. And we use them for sleep. We use them for wounds. We use them for skin, hair, all the stuff, right? We got started with essential oils because of the emotional part that they play. Essential oils affect the limbic region of the brain, which is where your emotions and your memories are stored. We all know how the sense of smell can affect our emotions. Well, it also can affect stress and fear, can affect our physical body. When we hold in stress and fear, it can have a physical reaction in our organs, in our joints, and with pain, in our immune system. Fear and trauma can produce a conditioned emotional response that, unless you release it, can hamper and cause pain and discomfort in the rest of your body. I have a great example of this. I had a daughter who was graduating high school a number of years ago, and this daughter is probably more on the emotional side, right? And so we all hold our stress differently, right? And so she was graduating high school. People were pressuring her about what to do next. And, she was very young, graduating. And so all of a sudden, she was working full time, still finishing homeschool. And all of a sudden, she was having some severe neck. It was like an injury. It was so painful. She was missing work, which she never did. And so we were applying all the pain oils like Valor and basil and Panaway and peppermint and all the oils that would help reduce that inflammation that our body deals with. It would help our bodies deal with the inflammation. And it would help a little bit, but not really. It didn't really take care of the problem. So we did that for like a week or so. And then I took her to get massages. I took her to get... we did raindrops on her, which is a series of oils that help reduce and repair and restore things in your body. And nothing seemed to take care of it fully. And so we, after a couple weeks of trying almost everything, I took her to the doctor. Took her to the ER actually, because I thought, well, maybe she fractured it. She's kind of clumsy, so maybe she fractured something. And I took her, and they wouldn't do any x-rays. They kind of just looked at her. They didn't even manipulate her body or test anything. They wouldn't do an x-ray like I requested. And they just wanted to give her a narcotic for the pain. And I said, she's 17. You're not giving her a narcotic. That's not telling me why she's dealing with this. So no, that's not going to happen. And they... just said, well, we're just going to discharge you because you're refusing treatment, which I didn't really do. I was requesting an x-ray, but they wouldn't do it. So anyway, we came home and I used my iTovi scanner. I kind of totally forgot about it until then, and I used it, which kind of looks for imbalances in our bodies. I do that with customers all the time. And I did it with her, and none of the pain oils came up. It was all emotional oils. So this is Stress Away, and it has a blend of oils in it, has a number of different oils in it that affect the limbic region of the brain, that help calm your body, that help calm your muscles, that helps calm your nervous system to where your body can repair and restore. Many of the biochemicals in essential oils, particularly sesquiterpenes, which like frankincense is very high in sesquiterpenes. Frankincense is the #1 oil for emotional trauma too. It increases the blood oxygen levels in our brain. And this stimulation of both aroma and oxygenation seems to affect the amygdala in ways that facilitate the release of stored emotional blocks, both in the subconscious and in the body parts. And so that's how essential oils work. If you get pure essential oils, the stuff you buy in the store is not going to do that. So we started applying all these emotional oils. We have a lot of emotional blends that kind of deal with emotions and help your body react to stress differently. It kind of, you know, you can smell lavender and it just calms you down. It just, there's nothing hooky about it. It just calms you down. So we started using, and we started putting stress away on her, and we started using all the emotional oils, and her neck released right away within a day. And it really showed me that, for one, she holds all of her stress. We learned then that she holds all of her stress in her neck and her like shoulders. And two, we thought she had this, I mean, she definitely had a physical reaction, a physical, like, say, injury kind of issue going on to where it stopped her from being able to work. But it was because of all this emotional pressure of having to choose college and graduate and change friends and all the things that kids go through when they're going off to college, right? Or graduating, just all that stress. And so, and that was even before 2020. And so this is just a really great example of how our emotional stress, which all of us are under right now, can have a really profound physical effect on our bodies and can cause pain, can cause discomfort. We might think I literally thought her neck was broken or had a fracture or something skeletal was wrong because of the amount of pain that she was in and all the things that we were doing that did not correct it. And just taking care of her emotions really helped do that. So just another tip about how powerful the scent of a pure essential oil, they all go into our bloodstream. When you have a pure essential oil, it's not just a pretty scent to diffuse. I really try to dispel that myth. We use them in a diffuser for sure, but that's not all that we use them for. We use them for our restoration of issues in our body. We use them to oxygenate ourselves, to breathe better. The other day I was in church yesterday and I just felt so tired. I was just kind of not tired as in sleepy tired, but just like weak. And all I did, I was like, gosh, I take my vitamins, I sleep, I eat right, I do all these things. Why do I just feel weak? And I think it's just like the stress of the world and all the things going on. So I just put 3 drops of peppermint under my tongue in church because I'm trying to be really like discreet about it. And all of a sudden it just like my body felt strong. It didn't feel weak anymore. It felt strong. It felt alert. It felt calm. And I was like, okay, I'm awake. I'm ready for the day. That's how powerful essential oils can be. If you want to chat, let me know. DM me.